A hand brushes my shoulder, and surprised I jump away and draw my sword. I can't believe that I let myself get so lost in thought that I didn't notice someone until they touched me. This is the second time I've let myself get so distracted. I've gotten used to having my friends with me while we investigated last year. I can't pay attention to the entire world on my own. I need to brace myself. Igus! I look up and see another unfamiliar face. A girl with blonde hair and striking blue eyes. Wait, a girl? Her face and voice seem human-like, but the rest of her, there's metal everywhere all over her body. For a moment, I wonder if this is just an elaborate costume, but I can see the interior framework of her body where her joints are connected.
I didn't mean to startle you.
This is so awesomely weird!
It's nice to meet you. My name is Igus. And no, I am not human. You are the one from the introduction video, listed as the Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel, Narukami-san, correct?
The question catches me off guard. I wasn't expecting a complete stranger to call me that. And did she say she wasn't human? Well, when Yosuke called me by that stupid child, I knew it was a joke, but when a stranger says it, it sounds like they truly believe it. Huh. This is a pain.
Nanako is important to me, but calling it a complex is stretching things.
No, wait a second. I was trying to play it off, but I ended up blurting out Nanako's name anyway. Calm down, I need to take this conversation away from the subject. I clear my throat and try to start over.
Igus-san, was it? Why are you here?
Our primary objective is the destruction of shadows, but we have come to this world on a different mission.
How did you guys get in here?
The destruction of shadows.
She fights shadows? But how could she do that if...
Does that mean...
Yes, I have a persona as well. Though my body is a machine, personas are the strength of the heart after all.
Just as I thought. I'm surprised to find another persona user outside of my group of friends, and a robot on top of that. Dude, you haven't seen Persona 3. There is a dog, there's an elementary school kid. Trust me, robot is the least of your worries. I can't come to the gripes with all this. From the way we were talking, she seems just like a normal person, only in an interesting suit. True, I've seen stories on the news about robot looking uncannily like real humans, but isn't something like this far beyond those? Still, I can't help but believe the evidence of my own eyes. I mean, I've been hopping in and out of TVs for the past year. Who am I to say that what's strange or not? Perhaps the technology behind her creation has supernatural roots of its own. Dude, you have no idea. I find myself growing more and more interested in how she came to be here, and I have to put that aside for now. There's something I need to find out from her first. The Grand Prix, it's so similar to the events of last year, but to think that it would involve someone like her. I don't have a clear picture of everything that's happening, that's for sure. I calm myself, then ask her what I feel would tell me what she's doing in this world.
And what is this mission of yours?
She opens her mouth to respond, but just then, the monitor inside the classroom turns on. It's at the moment that I suddenly remember. It's likely that I'm going to have to fight her here. I've forgotten about sensing that when I entered the room.
Aha! So that's where you got to, Sensei. I've been looking all over for you. Ooh, who's the honey? You in the middle of trying to score with her?
As if you didn't know. You're the one who lured us both here.
Oh my, did you figure it out? I didn't have a choice after those guys decided on their own to horn in on the fun. You're a bright boy, Sensei. You know what's coming next, don't you?
The general on the monitor gives me a twisted smile. Could Igus-san's mission be something that would cause him trouble? I can't figure out what his motives are, but he's using us to crush each other. In other words, she's the next challenger that's being set against me. Oh God. Aiga-san seems to understand this as well and is staring at the monitor with a quiet animosity.
Sorry about this. Do you know the rule of this tournament?
Only the victor of each match may move on. Yes?
I have nothing against you, but I'm in a hurry for my own reasons.
Neither of us, in other words, can back down. Then there should be no hard feelings.
This is so weird. Aiga-san is refreshingly straightforward about this, and she immediately takes a fighting stance. A bitter thought comes to me. It's tough being forced to fight, my friends, but for some reason having to hurt someone that I don't even know is tougher. Another thought comes on the heels of that one. I don't know this girl. Perhaps her appearance here means that there are urgent problems that an ordinary student like me can't fathom. What gives me the right to stop her from her mission? Shouldn't I know what's at stake before I take that from her? Thankfully, it seems that she hasn't gone mad like my other friends. Perhaps the enemy doesn't care about the clouding the minds of people who don't know each other. If we're still capable of understanding each other, then we should talk this over before we can do anything.
That will not do. We will speak more of this after one of us wins.
Aiga-san says this so quickly, it's as if she's reading my mind. For a moment, I'm stuck by how she could have known that I was thinking, but I realize that she's right. What good would it do for us to talk things over? True, the loser cannot leave this room, but until we have a battle, neither one of us is going anywhere. It doesn't really matter if we can come to an understanding or not. Until we have our fight, none of our goals are going to be accomplished. If that's the case, then it's better if we don't hear about each other's problems before we fight. That could be why Aiga-san hasn't told me anything. This must be her version of kindness. I silently ready my sword. Aigus appears to smile slightly when I do. Right, I'm not going to give up on what I'm fighting for either. I need Nanako and my friends to be safe. And I have to make sure that Miss President is okay. I will use everything I can to protect them. To thank her for her consideration, I make it a point to announce that I'm ready to start the fight.
And here goes. There's no need to hold back.
Indeed. Let us do battle.
This is so weird! Alright. I need a drink first. I'm hoping to finish Yu's story by the end of before I end it for the night. So, but we'll see how this goes. This is so weird. I'm fighting Aigus. This is so weird. Oh my god! No! Did she say damn it to me? Oh my Jesus, I don't even know what the fuck I'm... Oh my god! Oh my god! She's kicking my ass! Oh my god! No! I guess please, I gotta defeat you! No! No! Fuck! What did I do? Woo! I really like this attack. Oh my god! This is like my combo of awesomeness right now. I have no idea how I'm pulling it off. All I know is I'm pushing one direction button and then the X button and then stuff happens. Yeah, she's a robot for a reason.
Now that's the sensei I know. That hunk of junk was no match.
Shut up, dude. That's Igus you're talking to.
Serves you right. Keep suffering. Friend against friend, beating the heck out of each other.
Excuse me. Whew, okay. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. A machine with the power of a persona. She was made to fight shadows, but I had no idea what she was capable of. I feel like my mind's been drained even more than my body. It angers me to see that the general is watching over us with an expression of joy, as if we were some performers for his amusement. I look up and glare at the monitor.
I don't know why you're making us fight, but it's pointless. We aren't fighting because we hate each other. The reason we can fight is because we respect and trust each other.
A low growl. That's the only sound I hear. The real Teddy never made such a hateful sound. It's actually rather scary.
Stupid! You're such a dumbass! What's with you?
Yep. The image on the monitor distorts along with the outburst. The general is having trouble remembering to act as someone else, and his face bulges and ripples disturbingly as if his hate pours through the screen. Any pretense at copying the adorable stupidity of the real Teddy is gone now. I notice that the voice spitting out these hateful words is not Teddy's either.
Accept? Trust? So what if you don't hate each other? You're not like me!
I can't pinpoint that voice, though.
I was forced to fight against my will! I destroyed them with my own hands!
So it is hers. So it is, Miss President.
You should all have to go through the hell I've suffered! See how it feels to destroy everyone you call a friend! If I knew this was gonna happen, I would have made the rules so you had to kill your opponent to move on!
So why didn't you? The general and monitor continues to rage.
What are you talking about? Why did you set this tournament up?
The moment I say that, I feel that all the dots have become connected. When Miss President had asked out of the blue if we were going to be forced to kill each other, that ominous mutter of killing one another, were these both something that had come directly from her past? Maybe she had been forced to fight against people she didn't want to fight. Had she been forced to destroy something that was precious to her? There's no way to know for sure, but it's possible. Considering this, it kind of explains why her shadow would have created a tournament like this. That is, she wanted us to feel what she went through. I might not be entirely correct, but I feel like I'm close to the truth. Should I just ask General Teddy about my suspicions? But as I'm considering raising my voice...
Pardon my eccentric entrance.
No way!
What?
Someone comes crashing through the ceiling. What in the world? I rush over to Igus to protect her from the falling debris. Oh my god! It's Elizabeth! Oh my god! And we get Persona 3 music! Oh my god! When I look up, I see a young woman emerge from the cloud of dust. While not as strange as Igus, she seems a little uncommon as well. But even besides that, why does she have to come through the ceiling? This room has doors! Trust me, dude, there's a reason behind that, too! It makes no sense at all! I had been about to get to the heart of the matter with General Teddy, but the monitor in this room had been destroyed, along with the ceiling. Though she seems oblivious to my confusion, the girl cocks her head and apologizes again.
Please excuse me. I didn't have the faintest idea that someone would be here.
Faintest?
Faintest?
Being. Something along those lines at any rate.
What the hell is she talking about? Who in the world is this person? This is awesome! Wait a second. That blue suit she's wearing, it looks familiar. And with that silver hair and golden eyes. Could it
Are
be?
you from the Velvet Room?
My, is this what's known as being hit on? Forbidden ritual where one human approaches another based solely on appearance and bets on the inner self being equally attractive.
I love Elizabeth.
What? No, I'm not hitting on you. You just remind me of someone I know.
Okay, so that actually sounded like I really was hitting on her. No, I need to stop thinking about that. In any case, I need to ask her
Do you
something.
happen to know anyone by the name of Margaret?
Margaret.
When she repeats the name, her face seems surprisingly youthful. I'd been taken aback by her bizarre speech and actions, but could this girl be younger than me? Her profile simultaneously evokes the images of a pondering philosopher and an innocent girl. I can't figure out how exactly to speak to her. Should I be more polite? I guess that doesn't matter too much. Anyway, worrying about the niceties isn't the most important thing right now.
Oh, actually, we should introduce ourselves first. I'm Yu Narukami.
Ah, that had slipped my mind also. My name is Elizabeth.
This is so weird.
Dear me, to hear that name fraught with memories in such a mundane, remote place.
She thinks of this world as a mundane place? That's confusing. Yasu Inaba may be out in the countryside, but I don't think it's as bad as people say it is. The girl, Elizabeth, suddenly bows elegantly to me.
Margaret is indeed my sister's name.
What?! They're related? I mean, it would explain their, like, very similar looking faces, but... What?
Can I take that to mean that you are another guest of that room?
Yes. I see. So she's Margaret's sister. That would explain why she reminds me of her.
Elizabeth-san, huh? Well, I guess that's the case. It's true that there was a time when I visited that room.
Igor, Margaret, and now Elizabeth. It seems there are more people who call that place home than I thought. I think I'm glad I met Margaret last year instead of this girl.
But why is a resident of the Velvet Room here? Did Margaret send you with a message or something?
I am currently utterly neglecting my duties.
Is that so?
That doesn't really tell me much, and I have no response anyway. So what possessed her to come blasting in through the ceiling instead of using the door? I decided not to bother asking her that. What? I would! I've met so many different people over the last year, but trying to have a conversation with this girl is like trying to ride a wild horse. She's just going to ignore the direction I'm trying to steer us towards and just veer off wherever she wants. Best to just hold on and go along for the ride then. Maybe if I pay attention, she'll tell me something worth my time. Even if I try to ask her any questions, she'll likely just be confused anyway. Just as I'm having that thought, the girl seems to have noticed my hesitation and starts to talk about herself. Her eyes are lit up with a sincere passion. She really is a hard one to read.
I have a certain desire. It may take a very long time for it to be realized.
In order for my wish to be granted, I require a power much greater than what I have. The power of the wild card that changes bonds into strength. I have a feeling that the key lies there.
But why would you want that?
I know a little about the wild card, but
I feel that the first glue to granting my wish lies within that power.
No. I ain't fine. No. I am done fighting Elizabeth. Forget that. No. Last time I fought Elizabeth, it was not fun. It was not fun at all. She handed my ass to me. No. I don't want to fight her.
glue?
Flu? Influenza. Something along those lines at any rate.
She's having trouble coming up with the right words, but I can hear the sincerity in her speech. Probably. In other words, I think she means that the power of the wild card is related to her desire and came here. I don't think it's worth to ask how she knew I had that power or where she found out about it. Just as I'm struggling to follow the meandering path of her conversation, she brings up an outrageous suggestion.
Might I suggest that you and I fight?
No! No, 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 no. You will, no, you may not. You may not suggest that. What? Someone please tell me how she reached the conclusion that this is a good idea. It's not. I don't think I have a chance of talking her out of it, though. But of course, I have to try, so I say... Where's this fuck this, I ain't fighting you again, Elizabeth option? Nah. We're gonna fight?
Oh, how excited this is making me. My expectations are ascending skyward at Mach speed. To be direct, I'd like for you to show me the potential slumbering within you.
Let me make sure of something, just in case. You understand what I'm saying, right? There's no illusions at work?
Such parlor tricks can get stopped.
I see. So you're actually in your right mind here. That's kind of, impressive.
Well, maybe she understood what I meant when I mentioned the illusions. If that's so, then she at least must have some idea what's going on around here. And even though she might understand it, she still wants to fight me? I wonder, though, if she's really, if she's unrelated to General Teddy's plan and invited herself into the tournament. Do the usual rules apply? As I think about this, Elizabeth Son taps her foot on the ground and takes a fighting posture. She really does want to fight. A huge leather-bound book in her hand opens as if by itself. God, a torrent of power pours from the open book with the blue light. I can't believe that this strange girl has such an unmatchable power. She seems so in love. Now it may be more correct to call it an air of intimate violence.
All right. I won't be able to hold back.
You don't want to. This is bad. To be honest, I was really only saying that in the hopes of bluffing her. I have absolutely no room to hold back in this fight. I hurriedly cast off my fear and focus on the upcoming battle. There's no room for doubt. I need to hit her with my full strength from the start. Even if I were to fight her with the intent of killing her, I'd be lucky not to end up dead myself. At least, that's how I feel. Elizabeth said calmly begins the battle.
Let us do this. Your fate is in the cards.
I don't want to do this. No, I don't. I pray that she is the last boss. Normal fighting stories like this usually have about 5, maybe 6, 5 characters max per character story. So I'm hoping she's the last 2 Shadow Teddy. So I don't want to do this. I don't care if she's different from Persona 3. It still scars me for life. The lethal... Wait, does that say the lethal elevator? I'm guessing the lethal elevator attendant.
Finally.
Yes, it does! Oh my god! She is Thanatos! I'm gonna die! Fuck! Fuck that! Thanatos should not know Bufu. I am... Leave me alone! No! Leave me alone! Fuck! Thanatos should not know Bufu! Oh my god. What did I do? What did I do? Holy shit, how did I do that? Persona break! Go, 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 go! I might have a chance! Corner! No! Other side! No! Fuck! Damn it! Oh, good. I thought... Okay, I thought it was gonna go through the whole, like, velvet room stuff.
Welcome to the velvet
That
room.
was pathetic.
This place
6%. Oh my
dream and reality,
goodness.
Mind and matter. Now then.
I wish you good luck.
Margaret, can you tell your sister not to kick my ass? Thanatos. Fuck! This is just not cool, man.
Final. Fight. Over here.
Let's change things up. Your
No! Son of a bitch!
Impressive. Things don't hold back. Impressive.
No, 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 no.
Impressive. From this moment forward, I will keep...
No!
Over here.
I see. Remarkable. Let's go.
No! No! She's almost dead! No! Fuck! There we go. Okay. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Sip. Just when I meant... Oh, hold on. Yes. Just when I managed to throw her off balance, Elizabeth's son gets back up elegantly as if nothing had just happened. Suddenly, I feel an intensity build up in the air. Don't tell me she hasn't been taking this seriously at all up till now. In the next moment, I'm swallowed into a torrent of power like a leaf being blown into the air, without the slightest understanding of what's happening. That's a cool-ass picture. Ow. My vision blurs as I'm spun about, and before I can tell, up from down the floor jumps towards me, and I'm slammed into the ground. Am I going to lose? As my consciousness fades, I see the faces of my friends in Aigus-san, all those I had fought against up until now. It's like that story that you see your life flash before your eyes just before you die. Am I dying? Can I really accept that? No, you can't! I'll fight as much as I have to in order to save my friends. I like both of these answers. Fight as much as I have to in order to save my friends. It's not over. I haven't lost yet. But the thing is that they could both mean the same thing.